Welcome back to a free comic book day haul. This is the first time I've done it in 4 years. Yep. Last one was in 2019. The reason why. Okay, here's the reasons why here's the last few years of the reasons why I do it. 2020, COVID. 2021. I think they postponed it later on that year, I think it was. I didn't get a chance to get the free comics. And last year, I went the wrong direction. That was some of the reason for it. My local comics wouldn't have this year. I was looking forward to it. And I'm sure he was going to do sales, special stuff. But no, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not mad at him. It's just that basically he sent the wrong application in. So I didn't go to the Coliseum Comics. That was a closer one that actually did have it. The problem is with that one is that we have two big problems with that one. Number one, they had no specials. Nothing that's on the website. And number two, from the last time I went to this thing, first time I went to every comic, I went to that one because that was close by, was that they limit basically to 2 comic books. Yep, only 2. And that's it. This one I got several. Plus I got some trade paperbacks. Over the years, I had previously gotten some back issues per se. Some stuff, but not a lot. But nowadays, I stick strictly to trade paperbacks. That's simple, just a bit. Now, we do have some free comics. Now, I actually got to forget. Now, normally, over the years, I had gotten there early. Like I've had it where a comic, I don't think it's there anymore. I think it changed the name of comics. It was called Thunder Comics. Where I got there early, and there was a line lapped completely around the building. So, I basically got there early, had waited at the end of this line. It took a while, and walked up there, and this actually was the first shop I managed to get everything I wanted. And I do mean everything. I liked those. Another shop I went to, this was a couple years later, where I got some trade paperbacks. I went with a friend of mine from my church. The only problem was this one, you only get 1 free comic. 1. In my opinion, that's stupid. Heck, even person reading more comics reads that's stupid. You shouldn't limit how free comics people get. That's just pure stupidity. But this one, I got plenty of comics. Alright. First thing we have is the free comic books. Here they are. Alright. Now the first 2 I got here. Now these 2 actually were just behind the counter. I get the select 2 I wanted. This is one of 2 I want. I actually got heard about these particular books. We have from DC Comics, Dawn of DC. We Are Legends, basically a preview for The Vigil, City Boy, and Spirit World. 3 brand new comic books. And also, on the back, it's a preview for The Flash, featuring an actor who is very, very hated right now. Now, you're probably thinking, what's with the Batman symbol for a Flash movie? Well, because I had heard they're going to feature Ben Affleck as Batman. Michael Keaton is going to play Batman the first time since 1992. Yeah, that's because they also tie into Batman stuff. And what I heard, this also is going to be a way to undo the previous movie, take them on the continuity, establish a rebooted continuity with this one. And apparently this one's being Flashpoint. Next we have is I Am Stan, a graphic biography of the legendary Stan Lee. As a fan, basically someone who loves Stan Lee comics, I could not pass this up. Next up from Boom Studios, we have Ranger Academy. Yep, this probably is a new preview for a new Ranger comic book. I'm looking forward to reading it. This one, yeah, gotta get this one. Star Trek, featuring the Day of Blood Prelude. Yeah, always been a long-time Star Trek fan. Been a Star Trek fan since like mid-90s. This one we have is from Valiant. We have Shadowman, Doric Legacy, and a short story for X-Men War Unconquered, which actually is an ongoing series right now. Oop. Sorry about that. We have Conan at his brand new home, which is at Titan Comic for some reason. Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, this I thought was kind of weird. I haven't heard the exact reason of why Conan license expired at Marvel yet. Marvel managed to keep Star Wars, no problem. I did hear rumor that Alien Predator going back to Dark Horse, but Conan was definitely a character I think had a good. From what I can tell, he had plenty of success on Marvel. Like Sab Avengers was really good. His main ongoing book was really good, so I haven't finished reviewing it yet. He also had a spin-off book, Seven Sword Conan. The last book he published was King Conan. Next up was another Marvel. We have another Marvel book. We have Spider-Man Venom, which is probably a prelude to a new Venom event, Venomverse. Oh yeah, there's also on the back, I didn't notice it before, Spider-Man Dark Genesis, which is basically Carnage popping up in the Spider-Man 29 timeline. Next up, we have DC Night Terrors. Yeah, I think with some of the covers I've seen for this book, it's a very interesting idea for crossover. I like the fact they actually homage some classic comic covers, but some people are really worried about the creative teams behind this event. And last but not least, we have Uncanny Avengers. Yeah, I was actually quite surprised they brought this book back, especially as the last volume ended. Like, oh my gosh, I think it was back in 2018, I think it was, ended. Yeah, ended after issue 30. Oh yeah, there's also on the back, we have the preview for the brand new writer. Apparently, here's the preview for the brand new Black Panther, done by Evie L. Ewing, who previously wrote books like Ironheart, and I believe this person for Champions. No problem with Champions, it's just that the Outlaw stuff basically was kind of dumb. Now, this is first of like a handful of comics got for $5 because they had these like a $5 comic on sale, $5. We have Cable, Messiah War. This is from Cable Volume 2. Yep. And these paperbacks I will review in the future, don't worry about that. Alright, next up it is. And yes, it came like this, so don't be mad at me for basically because we have Wolverine, Weapon X, Volume 1, Adamantium Men. Yeah, I'm not sure why it came that way for, but it did. Alright, next up we have is Cable, Volume 3, Stranded. Excuse me. Next, Cable, Volume 4, Homecoming. Oh yeah, in case you're curious, so this is from Volume 2 of Cable. Yeah, and you see, oh look, it's Hope Summers. Yep, a character who was involved recently in some recent X-Men stuff. Is this the last frog one? Yeah, this is the last one. We have Ultimate Avengers 3, Crime and Punishment. How I know it's Volume 3? Because the first volume had the Ultimate version Red Skull. Second featured the Ghost Rider, who was like 7 feet tall, and the villain that was the Vice President of the United States. Yeah. Really weird. Now these books here, these last books, I got for 25% off. And these books, I was actually really happy with my hands these books. We have Bloodshot Salvation, Volume 3, The Book of Revelations. I think this is the last book for this run. I believe so. We have the first trade, the collect issues from the First Bloodshot Run. Under the current Valiant comic, Valiant Entertainment stuff. This is Volume 1, Setting the World on Fire by Dwayne Zerzinski. Yep, same person with Cable. We also have Volume 2, Rise and Fall. And then we have 2 trades for X-Men of War, Volume 3. Well, it's called Volume 3 because this technically was the third volume that Valiant era published. This is from the vendor. We have Volume 7, Armor Hunters, which I don't think I actually looked up. I did not review this one. And also Volume 8, Inter Armoritus. Interesting. Yep. And yes, that is pretty much in the way all of the free comic books. Yep, that is pretty much all of them. I'm very happy with the stuff I got. You might be asking, how much this stuff cost you? Not going to say it was expensive. But I can afford it because basically I got a job. So, this stuff was really good. I like the stuff I got. Like, one thing I was looking for to see if they had, this book has been released, except for some reason it's basically like out of stock several places. It's basically the 8th volume It's the A trade that collects Chuck Dexter for Nightwing. Yeah, this book is impossible to find. I didn't get a chance to look for Rob. I really wish I did. Now, XO, as soon as I saw it, I had to get it because I love XO. This book in particular is my favorite run under the current Valiant stuff. I would say number 2 is probably the Jeff Lemire Bloodshot stuff because great stuff for that one. I'd say just behind that one is probably Ninjak and Faith. Yep. Definitely looking forward to reviewing both of these. And fun thing about XO that I had mentioned before, that this is the longest run ever in the history of the current Valiant company. Because everything else lasts for like, get this. You want to know how long it lasts for? Like, if they're lucky, a year, maybe 2 at best. This book lasted for 50 issues. And by the way, Volume 8, that's actually I'm looking at the issues it collects. That was actually where I actually, that was by the time I started reading the book. That's why I started reading it. Yep. But yeah, that's particularly it, particular view. This particular video. Now, hopefully next year, basically, I'll get a chance to go to it. I like read more comics. I'll probably go there again next year because I like that place. Now, next up, Doctor Who. And in the comic corner after that would be Dr. Stone. Okay? Let's go. Bye.